Hey guys, let's get more news from Dallas Cowboys, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. I'm faster than Tyreek. Micah reveals Cowboys' plan. In an upset of epic proportions, Dallas Cowboys edge rusher Micah Parsons beat out Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill for the honor of the NFL's fastest man. 2 years later, he's set to defend his title on the grass of Hard Rock Stadium. This time, it won't come as a part of the Pro Bowl challenges. Dallas will visit Miami on Sunday, attempting to stop the bleeding from Week 15's 31-10 loss and convince the football world that it is a legitimate Super Bowl contender. Of course, playing the Dolphins means doing everything possible to stop the league's fastest offense, headlined by Hill. The receiver is no longer on track for 2,000 receiving yards, having missed last week's action, but is having one of the most dominant seasons in recent memory. Should he be able to go, he'll be a point of emphasis for the entire defense, including Parsons. Tyreek knows I am faster than him, Parsons said on Thursday. Tongue surely somewhere near his cheek. Whether or not Parsons is putting too much stake in a single race is up for debate, but spectators can rest assured that a rematch of sorts is on the way. Someone has to tackle him, and if he breaks off a chunk gain, Parsons may be the only man capable of catching him. It's not fun at all when you're getting ready to go against someone like Tyreek Hill because I know I got to run faster than I ever have all year, Parsons said. I might hit a miles-per-hour Mach speed chasing someone like him. It's fascinating to watch it, but when you're actually playing in it, it's like, oh damn, I gotta deal with this, bleep, now, damn. Hill's 1,542 yards and 12 touchdowns both lead the league, and it's easy to see why. Head coach Mike McDaniel is one of the leading offensive minds in the sport, combining Hill's burst and long speed with quarterback Tua Tagovailoa's accuracy and anticipation to ultimately set the league on fire. This offense is a one-of-a-kind challenge for a Dallas defense that got bullied in Buffalo mere days ago. Stepping up against a less physical, but more explosive, offense will be a testament to the unit's resolve. Hill may actually be faster, but hey, who's counting? Don't expect Parsons to defend his title during this year's Pro Bowl festivities. I don't plan on being in the Pro Bowl. Maybe Tyreek, Parsons said. I plan on spending my time here getting ready for something a little bit bigger, meaning, of course, that you don't bother with the Pro Bowl if your team is in the Super Bowl. Dak won't make excuses, needs win to cure road woes. Among yet another successful regular season under Mike McCarthy for the Dallas Cowboys, one major knock on the 10-4 squad is its ability to perform on the road. Despite a record-setting home schedule that has seen the Cowboys go 7-0 and outscore opponents by 24.4 points per game, going on the road has been a different story with a 3-4 record and double-digit losses to Arizona, San Francisco, and Buffalo this past Sunday. With another big road test looming back out east in Miami, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys went back to the drawing board this week in Frisco to diagnose the issues on the road and how they can improve before its last big road test of the year ahead of the playoffs. We'll see Sunday, but first and foremost it's about our approach and our focus throughout the week, understanding that we've got to turn that up a little bit, Prescott said Thursday. We gotta do that going into the week to make sure that everything we've done throughout the week carries over. This is a team that prepares the right way, attacks the day the right way, and it can't be any different when you go on the road. Mike McCarthy along with Dak Prescott spoke immediately after the loss in Buffalo about the importance of identifying the issue with the Cowboys' performance on the road, and while those conversations did happen this week back in Frisco, Prescott knows the only correction is to complete the task at hand. I don't know if there is anything concrete, honestly, he said. Different things you could say, maybe it's this, maybe it's that at the end of the day. The type of guy I am, the conversations we have, they are all going to be excuses. We've just got to come out with the energy and maintain it throughout the game, regardless of the score, regardless of the down. The belief, the emotional discipline, maturity, and competitiveness to not blink and enjoy when it's you against the world. Christmas Eve serves as an immediate opportunity to bounce back against one of the best teams in the NFL on their home turf, and it's an opportunity the team looks to take advantage of before almost certainly having to go on the road in the playoffs. What a great opportunity now, Prescott said. A great team, a team at the top of their division, one of the best teams in the AFC, to get a chance to go out there and not necessarily redeem ourselves but pick our tee up on the road and put a performance out there like we have at home, and really more so a performance that we know we're capable of. 2023 NFL Free Agency. Three-time Pro Bowler lists 3 teams he won't play for, but has his eye on this candidate. For the first time in his NFL career, Taylor Lewan is a free agent. The left tackle became available last week after Tennessee released him in a cost-cutting move that saved the team more than $14 million in salary cap space. Lewan was drafted by the Titans with the 11th overall pick in 2014, and for the past 9 seasons, Tennessee is the only NFL home he has known. However, that will change now that Lewan is a free agent. While Lewan is still in the early stages of trying to figure out where he will end up, the 3-time Pro Bowler has already eliminated 3 options. During the latest episode of the Bussin' with the Boys podcast with Will Compton, Lewan made it very clear that he would never sign with the Jaguars, Texans, or Colts. "Those are the 3 teams that definitely don't," Lewan said. "I wouldn't play for those teams." Lewan was then asked if he would consider signing with one of these teams if they offered him a contract worth $20 million per year, and he had a simple one-word answer to that. With those 3 teams and the Titans definitely out of contention, that leaves 28 teams that Lewan could eventually sign with. During the podcast, Compton asked him about a few other teams, and Lewan seemed to rule out the Falcons, Cardinals during the conversation. On the other hand, one team that Lewan seemed very interested in was the Dallas Cowboys. Lewan was asked to name a few winners or teams he would be interested in signing with, and the Dallas Cowboys were the first team he mentioned. "I know the Dallas Cowboys need a left tackle," Lewan said before repeating himself. "I know the Dallas Cowboys need a left tackle." Although Lewan was one of the best left tackles in football during his first 6 seasons, he has missed a total of 30 games over the last 3 seasons. He tore the ACL in his right knee in 2020, which caused him to miss 11 games, and then tore the same ACL in 2022, which made him miss 15 games. If he were willing to sign a 1-year tryout contract, the Dallas Cowboys could be interested, but if Lewan is looking for a substantial amount of money. If Lewan doesn't finish along with the Dallas Cowboys, he also listed the Steelers, Saints, and Eagles as teams he could be interested in signing with. And you fan, what do you think of the Taylor Lewan situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.